Hello everyone, welcome to Movie of the Month for April 2010. I had some people asking me about this, when I was going to do it. Well, here it is. And this month's selection, if you will, is a movie that was a direct-to-video sequel by Disney back in 2000. It is the sequel to one of the most beloved Disney animated love stories that they've done. The original movie was released in 1950, and the movie was none other than Lady and the Tramp, which means this month's movie selection of Movie of the Month for 2010 and April 2010 is Lady and the Tramp 2: Scamp's Adventure. Now, basically this movie follows similar in many ways to the original Lady and the Tramp. In the behind-the-scenes look, when you go to the making of Lady and the Tramp 2, which is right here, they will basically explain to you that they were influenced by the original film. The art design, they wanted to keep the art designs, the backgrounds, they want to make references. So, you know, things like that. You know, and overall it is a good movie. The characters the main characters are Scamp and Angel. Scamp, right, okay, here's Scamp, this is Scamp, and this is Angel. Right here, so you can get a better look. Scamp, Angel. Now, Scamp is voiced by Scott Wolf, and Angel is voiced by Alyssa Milano. Yes, the same Alyssa Milano that was the daughter of Tony Macello, it was Tony Danza's television daughter on Who's the Boss. But basically, the story, like I said, follows similar to Lady and the Tramp in a way, but it's kind of in reverse, if you will. You see, Scamp, unlike, Scamp is, it's like, again, it's sort of in reverse. I guess you could say it's sort of in reverse. Well, basically, here's the main story. Scamp is the only son of Lady and the Tramp, right? He looks like his father. Well, basically, Scamp wants to be wild and free, like a lot of dogs. And it's kind of a role reversal because his father, in a way, in the original, had many homes, but they never had him. And again, the roles are sort of reversed. Well, not totally reversed, but in a way they're reversed. See, Scamp wants to be wild and free. His father was wild and free, but yet longed, if in case you didn't see the original film, to have a home, but the home always had him. Now here's the reference to Tramp in the second film. Yes, he is in the second film, there's no doubt about that. But here's the reference to the original film of, where Tramp was, his role. His role in this film is played by Angel. And Angel is a young pup that basically longs to have a family. Now like Tramp, she had a family, 5 families, but they would usually toss her out. Or give her away or something. Because one, according to what she says in the movie, won't either have an allergy, they'd have a baby or something. So in a way, the role of Tramp is played by Angel here, and Angel wants to have a home like Tramp did in the original. But just like Tramp, she had several homes, but they never had her, essentially. They never really, were her. But anyway, overall, this is a good sequel. You have to watch it. It's a very good film. The roles, in a way, are sort of reversed. There are references to many, like I said, to the original in many ways. The spaghetti scene. In the original one, it was sort of like a romantic situation. Both are eating the string of spaghetti and all of a sudden they end up kissing. And that's when it ignites. Here, you have a spaghetti scene. But instead of just doing what the original did, since they're puppies, they just wolf it down and everything, and they start eating and everything. you know, licking up the sauce, and as Scamp's looking up the sauce on his side of the plate, he ends up licking Angel right in the face by accident. But she returns the lick with an affectionate lick, which basically means they finally become boyfriend-girlfriend. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil it too much for you, but it's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely a good movie. If you've seen Lady and the Tramp, but you've never seen the sequel, I suggest you see the sequel. And if anything, you know, just give it a try. You know, give it a try. I mean, it's got good music in it. It's got an updated version of Bella Notte in there. It's got a song that I've never felt this way before. I think it's sung by Robert. I can't even think of the guy's name right now, but the other singer is Susan Inger, who voiced Megara or Meg in Hercules. So, but anyway, it is a good film. Definitely worth a watch. Definitely, as the critics say, a worthy successor to the original. Definitely worth a watch if you can get your hands on one, because as I've read online right now, it's currently in the Disney Vault. But if you can get your hands on one, rent it, do something, enjoy the film. It is definitely worth. It's just worth the time. I mean, sit your family down and enjoy it. It's definitely a good film. It's got good animation. You know, it's similar animation and everything. Kind of make you feel more comfortable because it's similar in animation style to the original. But definitely worth the watch. It's a great film. I mean, I'll tell you this. When I first saw the trailers for this, I was like, wow, you know, this is going to be something. And I ended up buying the VHS, and then later on I ended up buying the DVD. So anyway, if you're going to get a movie eventually, if you want to check a Disney movie out for your family that you've not seen, try this. It's definitely worth it. And if you haven't, if your kids have never seen the original, show them this. It'll get them intrigued to want to know what happened before this, then get the original. So, but really, that's all I have to say for the movie of the month for April 2010, which is Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure. Again, definitely worth a watch. Check it out. Go to Netflix, go to Blockbuster. And if you have DVD Fab 6, if you have a program like that, rent this movie, copy it, keep it for yourself and your family. But definitely worth a watch, and that's all I can say for Lady and the Tramp 2, Scamp's Adventure, which is the movie of the month for April 2010. Got any comments? Let me know. I'll talk to you all later.